I had to force myself up this morning, but I've managed to do laundry. I am just doing some video edits, and then I'm going to go next door and resupply. I'm basically not trying to get out before checkout. Yesterday was rough on my feet, so I'm doing some stretches and other things. Looks like another day of getting wet. I am running a little bit late, as usual. I am going to get a day of food and a couple of dinners, and then start the process getting out of here. Really good resupply other than no beans. And beans and rice and taco seasoning are the one thing that I really, really wish I could get here at the moment. 11 o'clock, and unfortunately I seem to be leaving into the bad weather. And it looks bad and like it is going to get significantly worse this afternoon. Unfortunately, I can't just burn $200 hotel rooms and sit still for a couple of days, so we'll see how this goes. Worst case, I'll just get up the hill and set up tents. The next stop is Marble, which is about, or is it the one after that? Anyway, it's like 37 miles away, so I don't have to have a ton of stuff on me for this hop. That gives me some more flexibility to deal with weather like this. This is not what I would call a real high spirits day here. Okay, it's actually Redstone that is the next resupply. Marble is just Airbnb type options if I need it. So the rain just kind of is what it is. The bigger concern is organized thunderstorms later in the afternoon. It does look like I'm going to be down relatively low today versus yesterday, so we'll see. That one strike was rather close yesterday. Okay, and we are playing at bleeding edge here. I just hit update on iOS 18 as I was walking out of town. I figured if I wanted the satellite features better now versus when it might not have good internet for a while. Hopefully that's a fire and not like tornado, get off the trail sort of thing. Okay, after one brief scare where Gaia seemed like it had upchucked its map database, I seem to be up and running. And yes, I do know better than to do bleeding edge updates, but what can I say? I'm a geek. I decided I'd rather have it right now when I have a fallback. Worst case, I can take a bus into Gunnison from here. And I have some contacts in this area. Also, yes, the weather got really, really dire, and now the sun's out for the next 10 minutes. So Crested Butte was pretty much exactly what I needed. Would have preferred a little more time in the hotel, but you know, I did a 24.5 mile day into town, which isn't too bad. The next major town I have is Grand Junction, which is quite a ways. I basically have a 40-mile hop, a general store, then an 86-mile hop, and then another one, I think, right before I get to Grand Junction. At this point, I'm expecting the weather to get a little rougher, but I expect to be into Utah before the snow becomes too problematic. But we'll see. My left foot hasn't been doing quite as well. I'm having kind of a hard time getting into my hiker zone today. another set of nice guys offering me a ride up to the top. And then I got to explain what I'm doing and go, I appreciate it, but be ashamed to start cheating now. So I've been climbing since I left town, so I've gone from, I think, 87 back to almost 11. At least so far, the weather's held. The worst of it was back down in town. But, 30 minutes ago, the sun was out and seemed pretty mild. So I don't count on anything from basically minute to minute. So I'm going to be cutting over this pass. Straight ahead, goes into Paradise Basin, keeps climbing. I was briefly tempted. That's the Yule Pass trail. Look kind of cool, but doesn't quite go where I need. Well, that was okay timing. I am just starting to hear thunder off to my left. Gotta love Colorado. Roads and car campers all over the damn place. Okay, it is starting to feel nasty out here, so I'm going to fill up off this and see if I can find a protected spot in the trees. 6 o'clock, I got my water. It is cold and nasty. It started raining pretty good while I was filtering. I actually had to crawl under my umbrella while I was filtering. I'm basically looking for the first quasi-protected spot, and then I'm just gonna call it. Let's see if I get lucky. Okay, I think I can make this work. Goddamn people. I gotta say, this is another campsite that's kind of surprisingly slanted. I'm gonna be able to make something work, but yeah. Okay, this should work. The storm has tailed off, but it went on for a good little while. My left foot has just been hurting today, so I'm fine with stopping. I took some ibuprofen. Hopefully it'll be more manageable in the morning. And tonight's dinner is unfortunately not rice and beans, but mashed potatoes. But I did manage to get some cheese, and it's finally cold enough where I can start carrying it again.